Man, it is a beautiful day. Beautiful day to be out here visiting this covered bridge. No new stickers, but they're all still there. Oh wait, who added that one? I didn't have a Robin the Lady Biker sticker. That's interesting. It's a mystery. Oh wait, you know what? Moto Mengy said he had a Robin the Lady Biker sticker. That is fantastic that someone actually stopped out here. Cool, cool, cool. I decided to stop here today because I was going through my drawer and I came across a couple more stickers that I wanted to add up here. Ride with Cedric, Misplaced Motovlogger, Chopper Fett. That's a whole bunch of mine. Alright, I guess we'll do the rundown one more time. Starting from top left. Deluxe Chimp, JP 1970, North Co Baggers, Ride with Cedric, Bluegrass Riders, Ruckus Rides, Moto Ramblings, NVA Rider, Chestnut Mountain Tin Man, WaltInPA, Chopper Fett, Misplaced Motovlogger, the Blue Bike and Doyle, and the sticker I didn't put there, and I'm super excited to see, Robin the Lady Biker. So the downside of riding on backcountry roads with your visor open while you're just kind of getting moving is I think I've got a spider in my helmet. Just kind of swung out on the breeze as I was going under that bridge. And then when I popped out on the other side, there was a brown thing with a couple of too many legs on the edge of my helmet. So before I officially freak out and scream like a little girl, I'm gonna pull over up here and check my helmet before I get a spider bite to the face or have it crawl across my visor or my eyeball. Alrighty then. No spider in there. I didn't feel him walking around. I would have screamed like a little girl if that would have happened. You imagine feeling a little tickle on my face and then, you know, this big giant hairy spider comes crawling across the size of my fist. I might be exaggerating a little bit. I don't like spiders. So that right there, super, super cool. It's awesome to see an added sticker. Thank you very much, Moto Mengy. You made my day. So I suppose every motovlog needs some sort of direction, some kind of topic. Otherwise, there's just lots of awkward silence as I ride from country road to country road. So I think what I'm going to talk about is spending more money on motorcycle stuff. Oh, it was just a couple episodes ago I told you I spent $285 on an ABBA superbike stand, which, by the way, amazing. And sort of kind of unrelated, I was watching the Misplaced Motovlogger's latest video today, and he talks about some of the modifications that he's going to be making to his new bike. And one of the modifications that he mentioned was a center stand. That kind of caught me off guard, because I would just assume that that of all the types of motorcycles, I would think like big touring bikes and adventure bikes would have a center stand, but his did not come with one from the factory. I suppose it is an upgrade, because he was talking about getting it from the dealer. I kind of want to know how much a center stand costs, but at the same time I kind of don't want to know, because it's probably really expensive for what it is. But I digress. So anyway, I bought that ABBA Superbike stand, really happy with it. Replaces the need for a center stand, because I don't have one either. And then I was talking to Goofy Bastard, good old Goofy B, in Discord, and we are going to arrange a little get-together this weekend. The weather, it was supposed to be rainy and nasty all week, but now it's looking like Sunday might shape up to be a pretty decent day. So we are going to try to get together in the afternoon, get like an after dinner cup of coffee, go for a short ride. And I thought, you know, I've been putting off getting a Bluetooth communicator for a little while now. I'm pretty sure he has one. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to be meeting up with other motovloggers, it would be pretty handy to have something so that we can talk. You know, for whatever reason we get a car in between us, or we get separated for whatever reason, it'd be nice to have a way to communicate for at least a short period of time before the distance becomes an issue and the connection drops out. So I was looking at either a PacTalk Bold, because a while back Quiet Man Rides, I think he just shortened it to Quiet Man. Anyway, he picked up a PacTalk Bold because it had better speakers than the Sena offering at the time. I don't remember, it was like a 30K or something. But it comes with like JBL speakers, and since I'm not going to be doing a lot of communicating with other people, I thought, you know, having a better quality speaker would be more beneficial. So I was considering the PacTalk Bold. And then I started seeing a couple of things that I wasn't real crazy about. First of which is that new mesh technology that they're using isn't compatible with Sena. So you can't jump on the same network as Sena, which may or may not be an issue. I just don't know what the more popular device is. So I don't really want to get this new awesome PacTalk Bold and find out that everyone I meet with has a more popular Sena. And the other downside was it uses a micro USB connection for charging, and from what I hear, it's really slow. You know, it'll take a couple of hours to charge it. Again, that in and of itself isn't a huge deal, because normally you charge it up before you go out. But if you have a long ride and it runs dead and you want to charge it a little bit before you hit the road again, you know, charging it on the fly isn't something that can be done when you stop real quick for coffee. You know, it's going to take an extended period of time to get a full-blown charge out of it, or at least enough of a charge to make a difference. I like the smaller form factor of the PacTalk Bold. I like the better speakers, but I also like that it is waterproof. So I was all set. I was going to buy a PacTalk Bold, and then I decided to watch a video comparing the Sena 50S and 50R against the Cardo PacTalk Bold, and I don't know, it sort of tipped the scales for the Sena, because the mesh seems to work a little better. It's a little larger. It uses like 9 channels, so you can connect up to 20 something people, I think. So the Sena 50S uses USB Type-C. It's got a fast charging mode where where in 20 minutes, I think you'll get 60% charge or something like that. Within 20 minutes, you'll have a couple of hours worth of runtime or talk time. So that and the mesh system kind of pushed the Sena over the PacTalk. And ultimately, that's the route I decided to go. I ordered a Sena 50S this morning. It was like 260 bucks. Money that I really didn't want to spend at the moment, but I figured, you know, it'll be cool to have. It would come in handy, and I had like, I don't know, $400 some in Amazon points. So, technically speaking, it didn't cost me anything. So I expect that to come in by Friday. Install looks really simple. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I've heard that they work pretty well with the HJCs. The actuator switch for my drop-down visor is on the left side of my helmet. So there is a mild concern that I'm gonna have to mount this thing a little bit further back than I want to. So I don't know, when it gets here, I'll find out for sure. But I'm pretty excited. I usually don't listen to music while I ride, or I don't listen to music while I ride. I've got no way to without a communicator, but Bluetooth connection to my phone is something that I'm really looking forward to, especially for GPS navigation, because a lot of times I'll stick my phone up here on my quad lock, and you know, there's a lot of speculation going on that the vibrations from motorcycles such as mine, 4-cylinder high revving engine, is damaging to some phones. Now I haven't heard that with my particular phone, which is an iPhone 8 Plus, but I believe on the 11s and maybe the 12s, the high frequency vibrations will jar or shake the cameras loose, or the gyroscope loose. It damages the phone in some way, shape, or form. And I don't have one of those vibration dampeners. If I get a new phone, I will be buying a vibration dampener. But I don't use it as often as I could. Partly because I don't want the phone to get damaged from vibration, but mostly because since I don't have any way to hear the GPS directions, I have to leave the screen on the entire time, and GPS navigation with your phone screen on for, you know, an hour and a half, depending on where you're going, it just kills the battery, and then the phone is useless until you can charge it again. So that's mostly why I don't use my phone as GPS navigation on my quad lock. And now that I'll be getting a Bluetooth communicator, the phone can stay in my pocket. The screen never has to go on. So what I'd like for you to do is head on down to the comments below and tell me whether or not I made the right decision. Is the Sena 50S better than the PacTalk Bold, or should I have bought the PacTalk? So I'd like to thank you for joining me on this beautiful ride through southeast Pennsylvania in Berks County. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, which will let you know whenever new content is released. Please consider liking, dropping a comment, and sharing this video with your friends. As always, ride safe, and I will catch you in the next one. GoPro, stop recording.